I don't like to talk bad about people, but I mean, he just kept testing me, and I was just like, hey, like 235 block, 150 speed, manual block, like plus 24 manual block range, like GG's. All right. All right. All right, we're gonna play one. We're probably gonna play one more on this one. Then I'm gonna switch to my Big Joe center, and see how that goes. The only thing about my Big Joe center, I don't have any clothes on him, so my stats may not be as great as they are on this CT. But I got an SP8 on my Big Joe, which I still feel like. Granted, I feel like SP6 is a good defensive deck. I still feel like SP8 is probably one of the best decks for centers. Just because it's basically SP1, but instead of the short dunk, I think that you get mid-range, which helps a lot. All right, let's see if I can do better on this. What are we going up against? A center and a power forward? Huh. This is, as the kids say, this is going to be tough. Move my camera down just a little bit. Hello. Salty on that one. I'm salty on that one. Okay, I was not trying to pass over there. Stop that. I thought I was gonna pass that back. Oh, I've messed up twice so far in this game. Oh, okay. Good jump pass. Stop that. Come on, man. Don't disrespect me like that. Don't disrespect me like that. Don't let the space fool you. All right. All right. Thank you for getting the rebound, because clearly I can't. I can get blocks, but I can't get rebounds. I probably should have shot that. Oh, we on defense. Fam, will you stop disrespecting me like that? Like, I get it. You a power forward. You dunk on people. That's your MO. But I mean, everybody's invited. It's a block party and everybody's invited. Everybody. You, your mama, your auntie, everybody. Who wants a plate? Now, if only I can get a rebound. Everybody's invited. I did not know you were going to pull that. Everybody's invited. I at this point, I don't know if he's just trolling or if he actually thinks that I got those first 8 blocks by luck. I don't know. It's actually kind of hilarious. All right. All right. Mike Chamberlain in the building. Appreciate it. Then, of course, the one easy manual block that I get, I, you know, don't get the block. Good take. Blocking everything. I mean, if he just gonna keep giving me these easy blocks, I mean, then of course I miss these easy manual layups. That's funny. That's hilariously funny. The blocks that you think that I would have a hard time blocking, I get those. But like the easy manual layups, which should be like give me blocks at this point. Good shot. Good jump pass. I probably should have knew that was gonna come in since I got like 10 blocks already. Try to set you a screen. Ooh. Sidestep into the 360. All right, I see you. Damn, that's off. I forgot Ooh, okay. Thank you, game. Ooh, thank you for not overhead intercepting that. I forgot I got chip out now. Oh, don't leave, PF. Don't come on, y'all were gonna lose anyways. I'm so sorry. I don't like to talk bad about people, but I mean, he just kept testing me, and I was just like, hey, like, I mean, like 235 block, 150 speed, manual block, like plus 24 manual block range, like, GG's. All right. Why center don't have manual block? I should have manual block, don't I? Did I not put manual block on? I should. Yeah, I got manual block. I probably just messed up my manual block input. And then the thing about it is, like, let's say that you pre-order the game, you pay your 60, pre-order it wherever. Let's say you don't like the game, then you got to go through the whole process of getting the refund. Which, if anybody has ever worked for a company or worked in a business, you know it's a whole lot easier for you to pay for something than it is for you to get your money back for what you paid for. Like, I've worked in customer service for the majority of my adult career, and I've always heard people say, it's like, oh, did you take the payment? Oh, can you cancel it? Whatever. It's like, well, why is it that, you know, I make the payment for y'all could take it out instantly, but when I want my refund, you know, it takes a couple of days, which now that I've worked on the other side, I know that, like, you know, we can issue the refund, but it's still got to go through your bank, all this other stuff, especially if you use a checking account. Boy, Lord forbid you if you use a checking account to pay for something and you want a refund to that checking account. We got to at least wait 10 days after the payment is made just to make sure the payment clears, because checking account is a whole different ball game than using like a debit card or a credit card. Debit card, credit card, those can get done in like 2 or 3 business days. Checking accounts, you'd be lucky if you get that refund back in 2 weeks. That's minimum. My bad? You're bad? Oh, no, you're good, VA. Oh, my. Hello? Lag block? All right. But yeah, but no, I get you. That's why I said I've never really liked games that make you buy the game to get to play the beta. Like I said, I really don't pre-order too many games. Usually, my definition of pre-ordering for me is like buying the game the day it comes out. Like, let's say Ghost of Tsushima and Paper Mario, right? Those games came out July 17th. I bought those games Thursday, like at 5 o'clock. $2 weeks though? Yeah. Oh boy, Man, when I used to work for Spectrum, Geico, you have people that make payments with checking accounts, or let's say they got auto pay on and they forgot to disconnect the auto pay because they need the money for something else. Man, if you ever had anybody make a payment with a checking account, or like your parents or something, ask them how long it takes to get a refund. Because the thing with checking accounts, you know, there's this thing called like check fraud. You know, people writing hot checks and stuff. So it's a lot more difficult to confirm a payment from a checking account than it is a card, because a card is usually instant. Like, you know, if you pay for something with the card, if the card gets declined, it's not going to go through. With a checking account, you can pay for something, and that payment that you make isn't going to hit your checking account for like 2 or 3 business days, depending on what type of bank you have. It depends on the type of bank, because sometimes it hits instantly, sometimes it hits 2 days after, 3 days after, sometimes a whole week after. It just depends. But that's why it's a lot difficult to do a refund on a checking account, because depending on what bank you have, you can make a payment with a checking account. You could be like, hey, I didn't mean to make that payment. Can you cancel it? It's like, well, it's probably not even going to hit your bank, especially if it's on a Friday and you got to wait for the weekend. It's probably not even going to hit your bank till Monday or Tuesday, if that. Then once it does, we got to wait for the bank to confirm the funds. And then once they confirm the funds, then we can issue a refund. So basically, if you make a payment to somewhere, you use a checking account, you have to wait till the bank gets the payment, confirms the funds, take it out of your account. Then the company that you made the payment to, they can issue the refund. And then depending on what type of company you have, some companies do it directly to your checking account, some do it in a check. When I worked with Spectrum, they did it as a check. So they got to print the check, they got to mail the check, and Lord forbid if you have the wrong mailing address, it's a hassle. No wonder you left. Yeah. It's a lot. I would just say that it's a lot. I would say anybody, if you ever pay for anything with anything, use a debit card or a credit card. If you have to use a checking account, that's understandable, but if you need a refund, it's a whole lot easier to get a refund to a debit card and a credit card than it is a checking account. I mean, I'm like right here wide open under the basket. So you just refused? Okay, all right. The internet ads, you currently have Spectrum? Yeah, I got Spectrum too, but that's just because that's what's only available near me. Their internet's adequate. I would say their internet's adequate. It just depends on where you're at. Oh my God, lag blocks. Think I've had my fill of FS2 for the day. I think we're gonna switch over to some Rogue Company. Thank you. I mean, I've literally been open like the last 3 possessions, wide open under the basket. But you know, hey, you know, 3s over 2s, right? What the? Was that a pump fake? Nitty be ball hogging? I see. Oh, I should have stole. That's tough. Oh, that's tough. Oh well. GG's, I guess. We low-key could have won that.